What's up, y'all? It's your boy T-Thizzle88 bringing you all another season vid, going ahead and glazing it up this time, and I'm doing it one more again. This is another Storytime episode, season 3, episode 2. Let's get straight into the mix of things. This one, it's a little bit more serious, but it was serious for me at the moment, but I'm laughing at my pain like Kevin Hart right now. So this is my story, and I'm sticking to it. And I'm just joking with y'all. Okay, so at one point in my life, I lived in an apartment with my mother and father when they were together, and I, for some reason, had troubles with breathing at times, or so my mother has told me. And she said that she has got me checking out when I was younger to see if I had asthma. And the doctors always proclaimed that I never had asthma. But from what I'm about to tell you all, I could have swore I had asthma times 5. It was not a pleasurable moment. It was excruciating pain. It was ridiculous. Alright, so while I'm at the apartment, it's nighttime, I'm sleeping and everything, and I wake up in the middle of the night. For some reason, that's just how I am as a person. I can hardly ever sleep a whole night through. I always wake up at some time that my brain is programmed to wake up in the middle of the night to either use the restroom or just to wake up to see how everything's going, just to check the time or whatever. I don't know why. I wish I could sleep all the way through, but unfortunately I'm not that type of person. But at this point of time, I would say I was about 10 or so. I was fairly young, and I woke up in the middle of the night like usual. And this time I woke up in the middle of the night, I don't know why, but my chest seemed very compressed. And I tried to talk, and I just tried to say one word. I forgot what it was, but I tried to say something, and I couldn't talk. People, you all have no idea how much I panic. Imagine a 10-year-old kid waking up in the middle of the night, and he just tries to say one word, and he can't talk. Like, literally, I was opening up my mouth, and I was trying to talk, and air was just coming out. And I was just freaking out at this moment. I didn't know what to do, because I've never heard of this before. You trying to talk and you just, air comes out. It just sounds like one of those scary movies where they see something freaky and they just stare at it with their eyes all popping out and everything. And they're like, that's pretty much the image that I got from when I tried to talk at that moment, and I couldn't talk. And I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with me. My stomach is hurting a little bit. And before anything, I guess I over panicked. And instead of me trying to go to the restroom and trying to do what the remedy normally is, and that's trying to take a dump, I couldn't. I just freaked out, and I went to my mom instead of trying to go to the restroom. I guess the restroom would have been the ideal thing, but I didn't do that first. So I go to my mom, and I just point at my mouth. Like, I just wake her up, and my mom's like, what's up? And I'm just telling mom, and I'm trying to talk, and she can hear me gasping, like just gasping for breath, trying to talk, and I can't talk. And I'm just opening up my mouth and pointing at my mouth to signal that I'm trying to talk and I can't talk. And she's like, go get your clothes on. And she goes to my sister's room and tells her to put her clothes on too. So we hurry up, rush, go to the hospital. And while I'm in the hospital, I am farting every other half second. And it's the most painful farts ever. Like, it's not loud, and it doesn't even stink. But when I fart, it didn't even feel good. It felt painful to fart. Normally when you fart, it's like you feel relieved, you feel at ease, like, oh, y'all smell that? Y'all smell that? Now that's the smell of Febreze right there. But at that time, it was just painful. I didn't like it. And when I get to the hospital, I'm waiting in a lawn. It's a decent long lawn, and there's another lady who has a son who's also there for the emergency, because I was the only one for the emergency. And there's another lady, but she sees me, and I'm normally playing around and everything with the toys they have at the hospital, but this time I'm just sitting down, and the lady sees me, and when they call the lady's name for her son to go in, she goes to my mom and tells her to let me in. And I was so thankful at that moment, because I don't know if I over panicked or what, but it just did not feel good at all. And I go ahead, I get checked in, lay on the medical bed. I just remember seeing those lights over my head and then putting a blanket over me, and I woke up and everything was fine. But it was just, I don't know how to explain it. To be honest, maybe I was over panicking, but at that moment I felt like I was gonna die, if that's what it felt like. And all because I couldn't talk, but I also felt really compressed. Like my chest felt compressed, my stomach felt compressed, my farts were painful. And that's how it was. That's how it be. But this has been your boy T Thizzle 88. I hope you all enjoyed this season commentary. Try to put a little bit more glaze on it this time. But this is me, your boy T Thizzle 88, signing out with the free for all gameplay victory. Peace.